the only other thing you could choose would be like the flute, but
Yeah.
that's for horse girls.
Popular girls and girls with anemia.
Yes.
Session in the pod.
You just were like, are we rolling? And burped a little bit. And I wish,
didn't even notice it.
Were we rolling then?
I caught like the second half of it.
Oh, I hope
so
we got
you-
the burp in.
So he might have got rolling, which is good enough.
Oh God, man,
Yeah.
that was good stuff.
I should start every pod like that.
Yeah.
Rolling.
Also, that's the only time I feel like I've ever heard you burp, and you're always like,
I didn't even notice it. Normally
first of
I'm
all,
like,
you didn't
sorry,
notice.
I burped.
I know, you're always being like, sorry, I burped right into the mic, and I never ever hear it.
Yeah.
And like, we don't have headphones or anything, so I'm not like in the mic or whatever, but
Yeah.
even like 2 feet away, I never
Crazy.
hear you burp, and you're always
I didn't
apologizing.
notice it, man.
Yeah.
up with
So
that?
maybe think about that.
I got a big blind spot there.
Yeah. Big time. Well, I think
When
you were
am I burping other times?
I think you were just excited.
Yeah.
And so you like didn't notice
Because
it.
I was yelling. I was like, I'm saying rolling right now.
Are we rolling?
Hey, how was the fest? Allie was at a
Oh
festival.
my God. I went to a music festival / comedy festival / wrestling festival.
We didn't get to hang out this weekend.
I know. And we're not going to hang out next weekend either.
No, I'm leaving.
So fucked up.
Yeah.
So fucking fucked up.
I know, so fucking fucked up. I can't not know how to hear about these separations again.
But it was so fucking sick. There was like, I don't know, I met a lot of really fucking cool, funny people.
Yeah.
All of the music was great. I was losing my mind. I saw Streetlight Manifesto twice.
Because it was punk and comedy.
Yeah, so it was a punk music festival that
Yeah.
has comedy and wrestling at it.
Whoa,
Yeah, I
the wrestling.
know.
I forgot about the wrestling
Yeah,
part.
it's so
I did
fucking
see a story,
sick,
though.
and it's so fun. And the audiences were great. I met a bunch of like regular people and like other like musicians and stuff.
Yeah.
And like all of the bands were fantastic. And here's the thing, so punk music, like it was all punk music, so most people there were like 30 and over.
Yeah.
And it was the most respectful festival I've ever been to.
I'm just imagining a big group of Daves, really.
Yes, it was, and it's so funny. Every single person there looked like me and Dave.
Socks.
Yeah, totally.
Shirt.
A guy with a band t-shirt, glasses. Yeah, you're just saying
I'm
clothes.
Just saying clothes. I didn't even really notice it until I heard Connor laughing, and I was
Yeah.
like, what did I do?
I was like, I think the defining features of Dave are that he has a beard and glasses, and you're like, socks, shorts, shirt. And I'm like, yeah, he does wear clothes.
It's so funny because my imagination of it is so detailed, and he has a whole, like, I have a very detailed imagination of Dave. That's the way it just sounded. But like a bunch of them together.
Yeah.
But I couldn't describe it. All I could say was
Yeah.
shirt, sock.
Totally. I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
But like, it's so funny because this like festival in Gainesville, it's in Gainesville, Florida, and it like takes over the town.
Yeah.
And so the reason why it's
Is
always
it a small town, Gainesville?
it's a small like city-ish.
Yeah.
Like they have like a downtown area that you can like walk around in, you know?
Yeah.
And but like otherwise it's not very walkable.
Yeah.
But like it's funny because like they make the festival the same weekend every year because Gainesville is also a college town.
Oh.
And they love football.
Oh, okay.
And so there's like one weekend every October that all the college students are away because they're like at some like college football game, right?
Yeah.
But this weekend it didn't happen.
Oh, so normally they wouldn't be around.
So normally there would be no college students and it would just be a bunch of like aging
Ooh,
punks.
it's like an empty college town.
Yes.
That's cool.
Totally. And so then like, but they were there this weekend. And so I'm sure all the college students were like, why is everybody in a black t-shirt?
Yeah.
Like everybody looked, I cannot explain how much everybody looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
And like you could spot people from like a mile away. You're like, they're at Fest. They're like, we were
Yeah.
leaving the airport and we were like, they were at Fest because they have like checkerboard shoes on and like big gauges.
Yeah.
And like,
Man,
it was just
that
so
sounds so
fun. It was
fun.
great. I cried at one point.
Nice. Happiness.
Happy cried.
Oh,
Because
happy.
I was feeling so, that was me. I was like, happy. I was just
I
feeling
just
like,
love the comedy and punk community so much.
that is it.
and wrestling.
And it was just like
all your favorite things together.
I know. And I was so filled with joy.
Man, I want to go next year.
Yeah, I'm sure Dave can get you in.
Oh, does he run it? Hey,
no, he doesn't run it.
Cut that out.
He's been doing it for
get a bunch of messages.
He's been doing it for a really long time, and so like they really trust his opinion on comics.
Yeah.
But we like. So where was I going with it? Oh, so we had met this like band from, they were from the UK. This was their first time in America ever. They're in a band called Buds.
Okay.
And they came to like our comedy. And then, like, we went to go see them perform on Sunday night. It was the first time they've ever been in America. They were so excited to be booked on Fest. It was, like, a really cool thing for them. So we go to the venue that they're at, and we're watching them, and we're like, God, these people are so fucking good.
Yeah.
And people were losing their minds at their music because their music was fucking great. People were, like, moshing and
I'm
shit.
going to check them out after this.
And then there was, like, a handful of people in the front who were screaming every single word of their songs to them. And that made me cry. So I was, like, literally, we are watching. Fest makes people's fucking dreams come true. It was so cool. It was amazing.
That's cool.
I know, yeah.
Man.
How's your weekend without me?
Well, before we do that, welcome to Worthless Clowns.
Yeah, we did it.
I get so nervous about getting it in now.
I know.
You were telling your story. I was like, I got to do this.
I know. And you're like,
It's up to me.
Just, I could tell you blacked out.
Yeah, towards the end, I was like, how am I going to say it? I had to rehearse it in my head.
Welcome
to Worthless Clowns. It's a podcast about how stupid we all are. I'm Brittany Cardwell, Bretonus Cardwell on Instagram.
And I'm, you had such good energy at the beginning.
I know.
And then it became.
And then I got in my head.
And then it became
I just need more practice.
A proof of life video. But I'm Allie O'Neill. You can find me on Instagram It's Allie O'Neill, and follow us on YouTube and Instagram and all that.
Tell your friends, please.
Stuff. Yeah, tell your friends about it. Honestly, that is the best way that we grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people like on YouTube who are like, this is my new favorite pod. We got one of those.
Yes, we
today,
did.
I think.
Yes, we did.
Tell all your friends. Maybe they'll like it.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Maybe they'll think you're weird, but
yeah.
If they think that you're weird for liking this pod, then they're not your real friend.
Maybe they'll tell you to call a suicide helpline.
Yeah.
Like Instagram does when you search our page.
How was your weekend?
Well, also, my special taping's coming up. Please buy tickets. I would love to see you. It's December 3rd, 8 and 10 o'clock at the Gutter.
It's a Tuesday, December 3rd. Yep.
And it's going to be fun. Josh Johnson will be there, Lucas Connolly, and Allie, and a bunch of people comics we talk about on the pod. Yeah. Some good things, some bad things. No, I think it'll be all people I like.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, totally.
Hopefully.
So, how's your weekend?
My weekend? I don't remember it. I don't know. I think I was busy or something. Oh, actually, I did less over the weekend, but my week was really busy last week. I don't think I have many weekend updates, but I do have a lot of updates for you.
One thing to point out, you are wearing your racist dog shirt today.
I'm wearing my racist dog shirt. It's not actually racist.
No, but it does say Dogs of War.
Battle of Gettysburg.
And then it says Battle of Gettysburg.
We talked about this on another pod,
a previous
early
pod,
on.
Yeah.
Like way early on.
It was like one of our first pods.
Yeah.
And we were concerned.
We have a clip of it. Go find the clip.
Go find the clip.
Instagram.
Brittany was concerned.
Probably a year and a half ago.
It's clear like a Civil War shirt.
Yeah.
And then Brittany was concerned. She realized on her way to a show, she was like, what side of the war were these dogs on?
Yeah, I bought the shirt. I was so excited. I was like, Dogs of War. That's so cool. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And they actually could look tougher. This one just looks like he's smiling.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
You know.
Yeah.
They could have been wearing like gear or something.
New York
That'd be pretty
Infantry
fun.
Regiment Irish Brigade.
Yeah, so one's New York, one's Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had like a panic attack on a train because I thought I might be wearing a racist dog shirt on accident.
Totally. And you're like, why am I
Confederate
bombing right
South.
now?
Yeah.
You're like, I have big lips, and they're like, racist.
My weekend, updates? I don't know what happened. For real. I can't think of anything. Sometimes my mom calls me and she's like, how's your weekend? How's your week? And I'm like, I don't remember it.
I don't remember anything.
And I worry that makes her concerned. Like she thinks I'm blacking out every night. But I'm not. I'm just having too many of the same experiences.
Or you're like having early onset dementia.
I think I am going to get that.
No.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I think I have it now.
No, you don't. You remember stuff.
Trust in your ability, Brittany.
You remember stuff. Come on.
Okay, here's one update. I think I might have burnt my scalp with my hairdryer.
Yes.
Definitely it got too hot like a week ago on my head. And I was like, whoa, close one. Right. And then a day or two later, it was like real sore right there. But I didn't put it together. I didn't remember that event.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know, when you wear your hair too tight in a ponytail for too long.
Yeah.
And all the hairs go one direction and they're pulled.
Yes.
So then when you take it out, it's like really painful.
It feels weird. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I thought it was that. And I'm like, why is it all the way over here? But I think I just got an inflamed head from the hairdryer.
Why do you hold it close to your scalp like that?
I don't normally.
Oh, gotcha.
I never get burnt.
Oh, yeah.
Guess I wasn't paying attention.
Man, that's fucked up.
Yep, that's my first update.
Update number 1, burnt scalp.
Number 2, I could not get full this morning. I had 3 breakfasts. Not pregnant.
Wait, did you take a pregnancy test?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
there's no way.
It's not happening. And then my only other update.
Oh, that was it? That was just it? That was the whole update? Was just saying that?
I couldn't stop eating. And I was like, you already had 3 breakfasts. It's 11 o'clock.
Your
and
body
I still
needed
wasn't
it.
full.
You have to listen to your body,
I
Brittany.
needed so much today.
God.
And I kept going later, too.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know, like another meal.
Yeah. Nice.
I was at a show last weekend at QED. Mm-hmm. And on the train ride, I think it was last weekend. Doesn't matter. On the train ride home, I didn't tell you this. About a guy talking to me on the train.
No.
On the train ride home, this guy, you know how you can sit like on the train, like the normal seats.
Yes.
And then there's the side seat.
Yeah.
Where they
on
can
like
look,
the Q
they're
and
like
the B and stuff.
perpendicular to you.
Yeah, they go like every other one is like
yeah.
northeast and then southwest, or you get it.
Exactly.
I meant north, south, east,
Your
west.
dad would love that too.
Listen, I'm tired.
Dwayne's always asking me about where north is. And I'm like, I don't know.
And why do you
I
need
don't
to
do
know?
north. He's just curious about everything. He always wants to know where he's at. And he thinks he always knows. And sometimes he's like, wait, where's north?
Just look where the sun is, bro. You can easily find out where north is by looking at the sun.
I think it's so when we're inside.
Okay, then it matters even less
to know it at
where
all.
north is. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I was on the train and I'm sitting in the long part and there's a guy sitting on the perpendicular part, right? Sitting right next to me, just staring at my temple. You know, you can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell when it's happening.
People are looking at you a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm on my phone. I'm just like right now. Actually, I was writing out the elk bit, my bit about how humans are ugly. We're ugly animals.
They're the least sexy animal. That's definitely true.
We don't look good at all.
Yeah.
And elk look way better.
Yes.
And almost any animal
They're gorgeous.
looks better, is more like interesting.
Yes.
Anyway, it's a long bit and I haven't done it in a long time. And I was like, maybe I'll do it.
You're
at this
trying to
show.
like remember it. Yeah.
I was trying to write it all out and be like, what do I say? So I'm doing that and I'm kind of doing it like furiously. And then he's sitting staring at me and he's like, I just hear him go, nice hair, by the way.
At that volume.
Yeah. He's like, nice hair. Hey, nice hair, by the way.
Also,
I'm like, by the way.
you can't say by the way when you've had zero contact
You have
before.
to say one other thing first.
Yes.
That's the rule.
Yeah, it should
and
be
it
like,
also has to feel like it's the end of the conversation.
yes.
But he was starting it
Yeah.
by saying nice hair and then using an end of the conversation phrase.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah. That's like being like, nice hair, so...
Yeah. Nice hair, in addition to what else I said.
Yeah. By the way. God, you have to be like, hey, I'm a stranger to you, and I recognize you don't want to be talked to.
Yeah.
Nice hair, by the way.
Yeah. You could. It would be less weird. It would still not make sense, but it'd be less weird if he went, by the way.
Nice hair.
Nice hair.
Yes.
Somehow you can introduce yourself with a by the way.
Totally.
Like,
totally.
It works even though it's not logical at all.
Yes, 100%.
Anyway, I'm sitting there. I ignored it. And then he did it 3 more times.
And also, I love 3.
Yeah.
Nice hair, by the way.
He's like, nice hair, by the way. And then I'm just typing. I'm like, I'm not listening. I'm not acknowledging you.
He was like,
He's right next to me. He's like a foot away.
nice hair, by the way.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then the
Also-
final time he did it, I think he did kind of get my attention first. So I was like, fine.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did it right. I guess
Yeah.
I'll make And I was like, oh, I thought you were leaving, by the way.
Hell yeah, dude.
I thought you were telling me
Roast
goodbye.
his ass.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, thank you. And then he tries to talk for a while, and then I just ignore him again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is not mean what I'm doing. This is what you have to do in New York for anyone who's listening and thinks I'm just being a piece of shit.
No, totally.
That's
like,
not what it's like. It's
there's like a cultural, there's like a social contract that you don't really talk to strangers unless you need something or they need something.
Yeah.
You know? And so
you don't try and chat someone up on the train.
Totally.
And it's always a guy, you know, and it's like, what are we doing here?
Also, the pure idea of him breaking the social contract means that he could be a little bit crazy or something like that. Yeah. You know? And so that's why women don't like talk back to you if you're a stranger. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I know it's hard, but just don't be doing it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it unless you know her. Or maybe if you work together or whatever. I don't know. Just on the train is weird.
Or only try once and stop there.
Yes. And then pick up on that she doesn't want to talk to you.
Dang it.
Yeah. What if he was like, stupid.
So then I turn and I ignore him, and I'm still typing out my thing. Oh, wait, no. At one point when he was talking to me, he's like, you're typing real fast there, huh? You writing? Are you writing a letter or what? And he didn't know I was writing my bit where I'm like, elk are so hot. Yeah. They're stunning. I should have just shown him that, and maybe he would have stopped.
Yeah, totally.
He would have been like, not that girl.
He'd be like, never mind. I take back what I said about your hair.
Yeah. And then he tried again. He's like, so where's your husband, by the way?
He kept adding by the way to everything.
I think he did that like 2 times, and then I got off the train.
Oh my God.
Crazy, right?
Did you tell him where your husband was?
I didn't respond to that.
Also, okay, the nice hair thing, you have beautiful hair.
Thank you.
You do. She just got a haircut, which I found out when Connor noticed before me. I'm a terrible friend.
Yeah.
I get nice hair comments all the time because I have red hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for somebody who has brown hair, it's kind of like
just brown.
There's got to be another way in. Sorry, I'm not saying that you don't have nice hair.
Oh,
it's just that
saying.
It's not like
it's not like a thing that's standing out.
I wouldn't say it's standing out or like a focal point of you. Yeah. You know, I would say nice eyes before nice hair. You know what I mean?
But then you'd have to be like, hey, nice corner of the eye, by the way.
Yeah.
Because of where you're sitting.
I really like the side of your eye, by the way.
Yeah. He likes how they pop out like hot dogs.
Yeah. He's like, I can tell you got something back there.
Should we get into our stupid stories?
Yeah, let's do it.
Kind of feels like I did one.
Totally.
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So when I was in college, the song Thrift Shop had just come out, which is important to the story. And so everybody like started thrifting a lot during that time. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, there's some crazy stuff here. And I know that because I saw the music video.
And then thrifting started to suck because everyone did it and they picked over everything.
Yes, 100%. And now thrifting is kind of like taken off, but for like different reasons. Also, aside, my senior year at my high school, me and my friend Ricky we played guitar and sang a duet, and we got second place at the talent show. And the guy who got first place played Thrift Shop on trombone.
That's it?
Yes.
That's so funny.
It was like,
and they're like, we recognize that one.
Yeah. I know. And then me and my friend who sang beautifully an acoustic duet got
that is so funny.
Second place.
Man.
So
wait, can I play the intro real quick?
Of
Thrift Shop.
Yes, totally.
I just want to imagine that. I can't think of how it goes, and I want to imagine it as
I think it's boom, 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 boom. Oh, this is it. Hold on. It'll get there. Oh my God.
Okay. Does it start like this?
It does. This is the song, but it has a longer intro than I remember.
So much to cut.
Hold on. It'll start in a sec.
I don't remember this. Oh. Yeah.
Which I don't think that's a trombone.
No, that's not a trombone.
I think it's a trumpet, and it's like not even played like It's like edited.
It sounds almost like a clarinet.
Highly produced. Oh, it could be a clarinet.
Yeah, which is a crazy instrument to use in a song like this.
In a rap
Clarinets,
song.
they don't really belong anywhere. I hate the clarinet. I played it.
I played it too. I played it too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who else played clarinet?
Chloe Radcliffe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who else?
Dave.
What?
We all played clarinet.
Oh my god.
But so anyway,
my friend's son chose clarinet. She told me and I was like, "What?" I just don't understand anyone who chooses it, even though I did. I just think it was a huge mistake.
Well, I chose drums, but there were too many people who had done drums. And so I got clarinet.
I picked it, but I had no information.
Yeah.
I just saw it and I was like, I guess that.
Well, also I feel like everything else is like big and bulky.
Yeah.
Like the only other thing you could choose would be like the flute, but that's for horse girls.
Popular girls and girls with anemia.
Yes. That's so true. Girls who have a long, low ponytail.
Did you say horse girls?
I feel like horse girls.
Maybe I didn't pick it because I was like, I'm not a horse girl anymore.
That's right.
I was in that phase
because your spirit got crushed.
I'm now a clarinet girl, which I think is worse.
I think it's worse too. Horses are cool, like in real life, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
thanks, Allie.
So anyway, Thrift Shop was really big when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And like then when I was in college. And so we would go to there was a Salvation Army in Binghamton. And we would go to the thrift store and just like buy crazy stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So I bought this like fur vest. And I had this fur vest in my closet for like weeks or months. And I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And so one night I was like, I think I'm gonna wear the fucking vest tonight.
Hey.
So this is insane. I had like fire truck red hair. And I wore hoops that were like literally this big. They were like 6 inches in diameter. And I wore the vest over a bathing suit top.
Hey.
The fur vest over a bathing suit top that had that was a leopard print.
Whoa.
So I just like bawled out for no reason. So I took my...
Wait, what did you do that night?
Well, hold on.
Oh, you're okay.
So I took my
You just like
1 liter.
You just like went to Walmart.
No, well, we went to like bars.
Actually,
and stuff.
that was a big hang back then.
We went to like bars and like house parties and shit. But I took my 1 liter bottle of Smart Water, finished it. Then I filled it up with half orange juice and half gin, a liter.
That's really bad.
And went to a house party. Was
I don't
drinking.
like gin.
Yeah, I think I didn't know how to drink yet. You know how you like choose stuff that you don't like. So went to a house party, blacked out, was out all night. Don't remember any of the night.
You're just blacking out, pointing at everybody.
I remember showing up to the fucking house party and everybody was like, whoa, vest. They were like losing their minds. And I was like, that's fucking right.
Whoa, vest.
Yeah.
Sock. T-shirt.
And then I blacked out. I somehow got home. I woke up the next morning. I had a black eye.
Oh, no.
And
Oh, no.
I go into the bathroom and I see that I have a black eye and I'm like, I deserved it. Like, I didn't remember fucking anything that had happened, but I'm like, I know for a fact I was fucking wilding out with Nick Cannon all night in my vest. And I probably talked shit to somebody and I probably got socked.
Yeah.
And none of my friends remembered.
Like, looky here, mister.
Yeah.
You probably had that tone with someone.
I'm a newsboy.
Yeah.
I was a drunk
Nobody
newsboy.
remembered?
Nobody remembered. My friend was like, you like wandered off and then somehow got home. Like none of my friends got me home.
Oh.
Like I just figured it out.
Weird.
Yeah. So
wait, so you could have just fallen over somewhere.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could have fallen over somewhere.
But the fact that it's running your eye just makes it feel like a fight.
It could have been a fall. It could have been somebody punching me. But I feel like because I had the vest on, somebody definitely punched me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like really feeling myself in a way that I shouldn't have.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just wild not to be able to remember it.
I know. And that's
like what happened to me?
That is the only time I've ever blacked out. I'm like, I drink a lot,
like
dude.
fully blacked out.
Totally. Like I have nights where you like brown out and you remember shit here and there. But like that was the only night I've ever like fully blacked out and don't remember anything.
Man,
What's your stupid story?
they didn't like even rip your vest off or like try and take your big hoops.
No.
They didn't even
I
want
probably
it.
would have tried to fucking fight him.
Yeah.
Also, I would have just been wearing a bathing suit top if they had done that. It was so insane.
I mean, I could see it looking good though. The outfit. Did it look good?
Probably not. I don't
It's
know.
hard in high school to make any of that work.
Also, like when I was like in college, I just wore the most insane shit. Like
Oh, I kept thinking high school. Yeah, college.
when I was like, I don't know why. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can find posts archive. I think I have the vest picture on my. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. Oh, here's another. Here's the vest night.
Oh, you look cool.
Thank you.
You are feeling yourself.
Big time.
Yeah.
That's my friend Ty in the background.
He just looks like a regular guy.
I know, yeah.
He's just like, he looks like he's in, I don't know.
This was
almost like a
another
summer
outfit
camp
I
photo.
wore. This is another outfit I wore in college when I was partying.
What the hell?
I have like little space buns,
Yeah.
huge hoops, red lipstick, like a bathing suit top
Yeah.
on, combat boots, and
Yeah.
shorts.
Furrowing your brow.
Oh, and a huge gold necklace.
Yeah.
I just wore like really weird shit.
You look cool though.
Thank you so much.
I don't think I would have approached you.
Really?
I would have been like, oh my God.
Well, I don't think anybody else did
Allie
either.
O'Neill.
I don't think anybody else approached me either, to be honest.
Nobody was like, hey, nice hair.
Nobody
by
was
the way.
like, what? Yeah, absolutely not. I was not attracting anyone at the time.
Man. Black guy.
Do you want to get into your stupid
We've
story?
probably done 10 black guy stories.
I only
on
have
the
one
pod.
black eye story. Maybe
Well,
two.
your mom got a black eye.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
I've told at least one black eye story.
Yes. The
We've
one
done
where
a
you
lot of 'em.
tried to put makeup on the other
Yeah.
side. Well, getting a black eye is never like a cool, fun experience. It's always like a embarrassing experience.
Kind of was fun when I got mine.
Oh, because
it was
the
from
dog like hit.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Sierra was like, oh my God, smell my hair. And then she bent down. She forgot I was smelling her hair. And my dog got in her face. And then she just,
Yeah.
we laughed.
Totally.
Even though I was in like a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. My story actually is about blacking out as well.
Hell
but it
yeah.
wasn't me. It's a friend.
Oh my God.
This is also in college.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is one of my good friends. Two of my good friends, actually. They were dating each other. And one of them, I don't really want to use their names because maybe they're embarrassed by the story.
Totally.
We're not really in touch anymore, sadly. I mean, we're fine.
If you want to come back into my life and black out again, I'd love that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll leave their names in and I'll be like, if you want to be friends, message me.
You have to hit me up to get your names
and
bleeped.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah, that's definitely
threatening them.
not manipulative or crazy.
So the guy, they had kind of a tumultuous relationship.
They were
right?
dating each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like, I don't really know the detail of it, but looking back, I'm a little like, oh, I think this was like kind of an unhealthy relationship. Not
Gotcha.
terrible, but like,
you know,
just
how
not
old were
matched.
you guys?
21.
Nobody's in a healthy relationship
yeah,
at
what am I even
21.
thinking?
Yeah, totally.
Too young to like know anything or know
Yeah,
what to do.
100%.
And one of them, my guy friend, he was blacking out. He'd black out all the time. Like he'd drink 3 or 4 beers. That was enough for
Yeah.
him to, he would just shift into this different person
Oh, he's
completely.
one of those guys, yeah.
Yeah. And it was so easy for him to get there. So it happened like almost every time we partied.
Man.
And then that was always scary because we're like, what's going to happen?
Because now you have to take care of him and shit, yeah.
Yeah. And like, you know, he would just go off and we wouldn't know what he was up to.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he would like not remember anything at all the next day. It's
Yeah.
like, I think he stopped drinking. So that's good. But anyway, we were all together at my house
Yeah.
with a bunch of our other friends, like kind of having a little party thing, kind of not. And it wasn't big is what I mean.
Yeah.
And we were all drinking. They were both there. And then the girl was like, hey, I'm going to like go to this other thing for like an hour or two. And then I'm going to come back. All right. And everyone's like, all right. And then her boyfriend's like, you know, he's fine with it, but he's already pretty drunk.
Yeah.
like, I think he's already almost at the point where he's the different guy.
Yes.
Who can't hold on to anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And like doesn't know where he is. And also is like kind of angry at people, I think, because he doesn't know what's going on with himself.
He's confused and scared.
Yes. Yeah.
And blacked out.
Yeah. So she leaves. She's gone for only like 20 minutes. And he's already like, where is she?
Oh,
Where'd she go? We're trying to explain to him that she's going to come back. And she told him, like, she left. She's going to come back.
Like he's her dog.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Who are you people?
Yeah.
Where's my mom?
And he's not really, none of it's really sticking with him.
Yeah.
So he's just like upset because he can't find her. And then she finally comes back and he's mad at her. Like she arrives and he's so mad at her because he still doesn't understand where
He's
she
like,
went.
you left and you didn't tell me, but she did. Yeah.
But also, he couldn't get in touch with her the whole time. He'd been trying to call her, but she had left her phone at the house. So he also couldn't get in touch with her.
Gotcha.
And he'd been leaving her voicemails, right? He's like, hey, baby, I miss you so much. I'm like, where are you? Come home or whatever.
Oh my God.
Right? And then she gets back and he's mad at her because he had found her phone in the apartment. And he listened to a voicemail and he heard a guy going, baby, I miss you so much. And he's like, who's this guy? So she comes home and he thinks that she's cheating on him, but it was him in the voicemail.
Dude, you know what that is? That's a dog seeing itself in the mirror and being like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Get out of here. Get away from my family. God, that's so fucking funny.
It was so funny. And then, of course, he was still too drunk, so we couldn't even explain to him that that was him.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't believe that. We were all around him like, that's you.
We saw it happen. You like literally saw him call, be like, baby, I miss you so much. Look over, find the phone, and it's like, baby, I miss you so much. And he's like, who the fuck is this? Who is this?
Man, it was so funny.
God.
It was wild. That kind of thing was happening all the time. Like, that was like the biggest one.
Yeah.
It was so ridiculous.
It's just so
also, he's
fucking
not even
stupid.
like thinking like that's her. I guess he found her phone later. He just didn't put any of it together.
Well, yeah, he clearly couldn't couldn't handle anything.
No.
Couldn't handle her leaving.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle her coming back.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle her having a phone or not having a phone.
You know what's crazy? Me and him almost dated.
Wow. I'm so glad you didn't date
Me
him.
too. We like
Before they dated or after?
Yeah. Like we were friends for years, and like when we first started hanging out, I thought he was fun and cool and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out a lot. He lived down the street from me. So we'd hang out like every other night. Mm-hmm. And then I was friends with his other friend who he lived with. And it was fun, but I didn't know what I thought. Like I knew he was fun, but I think I wasn't attracted to him.
Yeah.
And then one night he walked me home and he's like, so what do you want?
So absurd.
And then I think I was like, yeah, I just want to be friends. But I wasn't even, I didn't think I had to answer a question like that.
It's so funny that instead of him being like, I think I have a crush on you, he's like,
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
What do you
want from me?
What are you doing?
What are you doing to my heart?
Anyway, that's my story. Should we get into the post?
Let's do it.
All right. We're making good time, actually. Man, oh man.
Oh God. Me and Dave are trying to figure out our Halloween costume.
Oh,
And
you hear that?
Another burp.
That was a real big one.
Connor, did we get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Should I do it again? Like we're doing takes.
Yeah.
Make sure we got
Can
it.
you burp again, but like you just found out your boyfriend's cheating on you? Directing the burps?
Man, I wish I could do it on command.
Me too.
would try
I
that.
can't. I also can't armpit fart.
I can, but it'll take me 10 minutes. So
I've never
it's not
been
on
able to do
command.
it.
Yeah. What about this one?
I also
In
can't roll
between
my
your
R's.
knees. Oh yeah, I'm bad at that too.
Anyway.
Rumble.
Yeah. Carne asada. I'm so
can't
bad.
even think of words with R right now. I
Carne
don't know
asada?
why. What?
Carne asada.
Carne asada.
Carne
It's very hard.
Can they have said that?
It's like I'm just gargling.
Yeah, I don't know where to put it on the roof of my mouth. And I've looked it up before, too. And I've dated guys who speak Spanish, and they always try to teach me I can't do it. I think it's too guttural.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
Post from Am I the Asshole? Chime on in, Allie.
Oh,
it's been a while
thank
since
you for
I said
giving me
that.
some permission.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for correcting a coworker about something?
Uh-oh.
It's ... something?
Something?
I can't believe I'm going to write this, but I don't know whether or not I'm actually this insensitive during this time and age, or if this is an extreme overreaction. But I'm going to let you guys know. This is Tony Hinchcliffe, I think. Hinchcliffe?
Here, I'm just going to call an entire nation of people a pile of trash.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say racist stuff about every race I can think of.
Maybe I'm actually just insensitive, or maybe it's an extreme overreaction.
Are they extremely overreacting at me being racist and not funny?
Yeah. Just to clarify, we don't like him. Just in case that was
in
ambiguous
case you didn't pick up
to
on
anybody.
Fucking smallest man I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going well. The response is real bad.
Dude,
obviously.
Totally. Yeah, no.
And he's like, why do you guys want to take a job? Yeah. I don't know where the voice comes from. That's how I read the headlines.
Did you hear that he did some of those jokes at the Stand the night before?
What the hell?
And then he bombed doing them?
Yeah.
And he mentioned multiple times during his set at the Stand that he's like, well, I'm doing these at MSG tomorrow, so.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking,
oh, God.
It's so fucked, dude. What an idiot. Anyway.
I hope the Stand feels bad for letting him practice
the
there.
Stand loves guys like that. Let's be real.
Yeah. So here we go. About 2 weeks ago, that's in it. I
thought that was
I wasn't
you.
transitioning into.
So here we go.
So here we go.
By the way, here we go. By the way.
Me and another coworker were talking about the topic of chocolate milk. Ooh, good coworker topic. Yeah.
Man, you guys are really connecting on a human level. This is what corporate offices do to you. You're just like, do you prefer chocolate milk or regular milk or strawberry milk?
And well, she's one of the 10% of Americans that actually believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
10%? Is that true?
That's a lot. I don't know where he's getting that, but I guess he's met others.
Keep reading, but I'm going to look it up.
Correction. Apparently someone commented, oh, it's already been looked up.
Oh.
Apparently someone commented 7.4% of Americans believe in chocolate milk comes from brown cows, which is a lot less than 10. I don't know what. Okay.
That's still way too many,
it's
though.
It's a lot. 7.4 is 10 to me. It's a lot.
That's a lot less. Yeah. Anyway.
I admit that I guffawed a bit, to which she took offense to, but I ended up apologizing and telling her that I thought she was a bit silly and told her that chocolate milk is actually just regular milk with chocolate syrup. I thought this was going to be a light conversation.
Yeah.
It's turned into this. To which she got defensive and said that she didn't believe me. So I asked her if I can show her proof and that she was wrong, and she dared me to do so. So I bought regular milk and chocolate syrup from a nearby store. By the way, this is not proof.
No.
I believe him, of course.
Yes.
But that doesn't work against what she said.
You have to get a brown cow.
You have to get a brown cow.
To prove it.
Yes.
Yes.
You can't just make brown looking milk.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm on her side. I mixed it up, gave it to her to drink. She ended up drinking it and just left in a huff. Oh, so she believed it.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
She's like, that's proof. How do I get around that? And apparently just told our shift manager that she was leaving for the day because she felt attacked by me.
Oh, my God.
And demands that she needs a mental day. I gotta process this chocolate.
Well, honestly,
her life's changed so much.
Her whole worldview has been turned upside down. So I get it. I get needing a day.
Yeah. To which the shift manager didn't approve, but she left anyway. Well, she's going to leave her job. She's going to lose her job over this.
I know.
Apparently, this whole thing got everyone else's attention. Man, this guy writes weird.
Yeah.
Everyone else's attention. Because my coworker made such a big scene about it. It apparently, he says apparently a lot too.
Apparently I was about to be chocolate
apparently
milk.
it's my first time on TV or whatever he says.
Apparently chocolate milk comes from brown cows. So apparently I've never been on television before. It's actually a really good impression.
That's really good. It attracted enough attention that my store manager had to personally call me into his office and tell me what happened that day. You're writing too much.
Yeah.
None of those words were useful at all.
Yeah.
That whole paragraph needs to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Next paragraph. I didn't know at the time, but I really offended that poor coworker of mine so much that she told my store manager about how she couldn't work with me anymore. And she even reported me to HR for discriminating against her beliefs.
Her beliefs.
Yeah.
Beliefs is extreme.
Yeah. And that I apparently caused enough mental damage that she couldn't even go back to work due to how much I humiliated her over chocolate milk.
Apparently, I caused so much mental damage.
My store manager even wrote me up and warned me the next time I acted in such an offensive manner, I would be fired. What is happening here?
Yeah, this
You
seems...
got wrote up for correcting a fact? This is like the camp counselor
Yes.
story.
Totally.
Where... What? He didn't realize an octopus was a mollusk?
Yes, that's
right?
what it was. Yes.
And a kid let him know.
And then he was like,
And then he
you
like...
fucking bitch.
Yeah, and then he was like mad for being given the correct information.
Yeah.
Or something. This is wild.
This is insane.
I mean, I'm already quitting, starting a new job anyway, but I worry about whether or not I'm actually the asshole for this and if I should be more careful.
Okay, here's the thing. Something just occurred to me.
Yeah.
That like... I am on his side in terms of the information, and he shouldn't have gotten written up.
No.
But I think that there is a world, I don't think he did this, but there's a world where she was like, oh, chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you really think that?
Yeah.
You really fucking think that?
Yeah.
Like, it could have been that he was like, I simply guffawed, but he belittled her.
Yeah. He belittled her, and then he forced her to drink chocolate milk.
Yeah, and she's
like, all right.
He's like, drink it, you dumb bitch, and then you'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think
in
that
front
happened.
of everybody.
Yeah, I don't think that happened.
He's like torturing her.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, dude, guys,
He's
are you
waterboarding her with chocolate milk. And he's like, what's the big deal? They wrote me up for this?
Are you guys fucking hearing this? Susan's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
She thinks chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Yeah. Yeah. He's whispering it like around the office all day.
Yeah. He's
Man.
leaving like chocolate milk in a glass under her desk so it gets all stinky.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think that's what happened.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's weird that everybody else sided with her though.
Yeah.
You know? It's
How
like
did this even come up?
It's like that. It's coworker talk.
Yeah. Man, oh man.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
pretty insane.
Yeah. This is one of the ones where I'm like, is this real?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I hear there's a lot of fake posts on Am I the Asshole?
Yeah, because people want to get like a bunch of points or whatever for it.
Yeah, true. Do you think this one's real?
I don't know. It's hard to say. People believe really crazy shit.
Yeah, because I could see this happening easily.
I just don't see, because people will believe crazy shit, but there's usually like an emotional attachment to the crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like women are bad drivers because they pee sitting down. Yeah. That makes sense. But like...
Allie's dad's logic.
That's my father, by the way, believes that and told me that my entire life. But like, there's no like emotional part of this.
Wait a minute.
What?
Sorry. Back to the pee thing.
Yeah.
That popped into my head like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what about all the acuity that we get from, because women historically have done more like small, like we have like menial tasks where you're looking close.
Yeah.
You're like always.
Is that the same as depth perception though?
Well, aiming your pee, I feel like you're looking at a small point and trying to match. And I feel like we would do a lot of that with a lot of the work.
But I
like
feel
sewing and like berry picking.
But I feel like swinging an axe is closer to peeing standing up because you are you have a thing and you are imagining it where it's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what depth perception is. Even though like I know what you're saying with the like very small like tactile things, but I think that they're kind of not the same.
Yeah.
But we could ask my dad about it.
We gotta get him in here.
Like I feel like swinging an axe or throwing a baseball and
no, I know what you mean.
Peeing,
like,
standing up are all the same thing.
Because you're imagining where a thing will be.
Yes.
Yeah. Rather
totally.
than just focusing on a point that you're working with.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
So, any more questions?
No.
Any more questions about it?
Some more. I'm gonna think about it some more. Okay. I'll come back.
All right. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you come up with.
Yeah. What were you about to say though?
I forget.
Oh, just people will say.
Oh yeah. There's
is
no
it fake or not?
There's no emotional attachment to brown, or maybe there is. Maybe it like was really fucking important to her that brown cows make chocolate milk. You know what I mean? Like
maybe it's been her whole thing growing up. Like she's the girl that knows about the brown cows.
Yeah, is she like, okay, now that brown cows don't make chocolate milk, does that mean God's not real?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like maybe she's just like doubting her entire existence. Yeah. She's like, okay, so Santa, Easter Bunny, God, all not real.
Yeah, maybe she feels like she has to go back and check all of her facts.
Totally.
And she's been just sharing these with everybody on work conversations.
Yeah.
In the elevator.
She thought the redhead at work was a leprechaun off duty.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. She just lives in this extremely whimsical place. Yeah. And then she's like, what the hell? And she like finds out about war for the first time after this.